Alright, hey guys. I hope you're all hanging in there. I shockingly decided that I would do a second video. I thought that the other one would be my first and only video appearance on the internet, but here we are. So I honestly just kind of wanted to come on here, Finn, and partially give you an AGGA update from quarantine. I guess it's not quite official quarantine, but just trying to do my part. I've been self-isolating for a couple weeks, and now I'm in Wake County in North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, and we are officially now under stay-at-home orders. So my dentist, Dr. Suh, just sent an email announcing that his practice will be closed probably through the end of April. So I won't have another appointment for a while, which is interesting. So I actually haven't had an adjustment in a month now, something like that. And so, no, it's been more than a month. Anyway, that was not helpful. But basically, by the next time I go in, it will have been a while since they've activated the AGGA appliance. So it'll be interesting to see if I've gotten much additional growth without them tightening it. I have pretty big spaces right now. I don't know if you'll be able to tell a difference from the last video. But I also can't tell if I'm getting better at talking or if I'm just more used to how my voice sounds, so we'll see. But yeah, I really just wanted to, after my last video, a couple of people had, or maybe it was just one person, I don't know. There were some questions, and I answered them in the comments on my blog, but I figured I would just answer them verbally too. So they were asking if I had had any negative symptoms or experiences from the AGGA, and I would say overall it's been fine. That is coming from somebody who's had a lot of orthodontic treatment, so I have a pretty high tolerance for unpleasant things happening in this whole area. And like right now, this area on my cheek and the back is kind of swollen and hurts from just a pokey part poking back there. And you know, it's not the most fun ever, but it's definitely not the worst. So if you're thinking about this treatment and it makes sense for you, from the perspective of the goals you're trying to achieve, then I wouldn't let the process itself be a limiting factor. They asked if I had any symptoms resolved that I was trying to fix, and I would say no, because I wasn't really doing this because I had like bad sleep apnea or bad TMD or anything like that. It was more that I knew that just the form and the structure of my bite and my facial bones was not ideal at all. And that if I didn't do something about it, I would probably be setting myself up for jaw problems down the road. Because TMD does run in my family, and my jaw always did want to be further forward than my upper dental arch would allow it to be. So this was kind of more of a preemptive strike on my part as opposed to a last resort after having a lot of health issues. So yeah, no short answers, no improvements to report, but I'm still glad that I'm doing it. And then they asked if just if I had any concerns about teeth tipping or anything like that. And I've had very, very minor tooth tipping. I guess maybe you can see from the side. But I kind of needed a little bit of tipping to happen. So that's fine. And like I said, it's really not much at all. And the other concern, I can't remember if I talked about this on the last video, but the other concern, as always with this kind of stuff, is the possibility of pushing your teeth further than the bone structure can accommodate. And that's always the concern of the conventional orthodontist. You don't want to push your teeth out of the bone. And I have definitely noticed that as I've gotten more expansion, if I like press on my gums a little bit, you can see, I don't know, they look a little thin. I don't know if you're going to be able to see on here. Yeah, maybe you kind of can. I don't know. Like, they're definitely, I mean, my guess would be that I think it's called buccal bone, buccal, the bone there in front of the roots of my teeth is probably really, really thin, or maybe even non-existent at this point, based on the previous CBCT scan that I had before AGGA, but after my other expansion attempt, and all that's on my blog. So that concern hasn't gone away, but I guess I've just gotten more comfortable with the risk over time, knowing that Dr. Suh has done this treatment with a lot of patients, and he's not had teeth come out of the bone. He's not had tooth loss. I think he said maybe one of his patients had one tooth that they lost, and that there was some other extenuating circumstance about it. I don't remember the exact situation, but it wasn't enough to make me concerned, or more concerned than I would be otherwise. Holy cow, I've already been talking for 7 minutes. I need to get a lot more concise. But yeah, that's about it. I guess mostly I wanted to come on here just because, you know, my audience is very, very small, but with everything that's going on with coronavirus and all that kind of stuff, I know everyone's life is just weird right now, and probably most of you are stuck at home, and I guess I just wanted to say, hey, touch base. Hope you're all hanging in there. Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing okay. I've just been at home with the creatures. You've probably heard Finley in the background of this whole video being very disruptive. There's Pigeon. Hey, Pigeon. So yeah, it's a crazy time. If any of you need to talk, feel free to reach out to me. I mean, I'm sure you have actual friends to talk to, but you know, I wanted to offer. So yeah, that's my AGGA update, COVID edition. Hope you're all doing okay, and staying safe and staying healthy, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.